million.
Let me check out that ring.
What's up, TMZ?
How'd you find me, bro? I got a bunch of scars on.
What's up, man?
TMZ Sports.
Welcome to TMZ Sports. I'm Mike Babcock. Of course, Mojo on his honeymoon in Italy just got married, so we had to upgrade. We welcome WWE Wrestling royalty. Shawn Michaels joins the show. Shawn, brother, how are you? Thank you so much for doing this.
I'm doing very well, and man, you're going to be in big trouble when he gets back.
Oh, I know. I got to keep him away from me. He's too big.
You're going to get it now. You're going to get
it. Shawn, thank you so much for doing this. Let's talk. You have yourself, I guess, somewhat of a trainee, a protege. You were in the ring with none other than Logan Paul. Of course, Logan was this incredibly famous YouTuber, but I've been so impressed seeing him in the wrestling ring, Shawn. But you're the guy who knows what you're talking about here. What'd you think of him when you were out there with him?
No, very, very impressed. Well, look, so I saw him at WrestleMania and just thought he did a fantastic job. And I was honestly just, I was like everybody else at Mania, just a fan, and I just thought he did a heck of a job. And again, at some point, obviously, he requested, if I would get in the ring with him. I think, gosh, yeah, are you kidding? I mean, I think.
Wow.
So again, yeah, just getting a chance to speak with him. Clearly, he's a bright young man. You can see, from the boxing to what he does, he's fully committed to what he does, and certainly fully committed to this. And look, I appreciate that. And we've had people in the past, clearly, and they all come in and they try it at different levels. But again, it doesn't take you too long being around him that you can tell and see that he feels it again, that he's got one way or another, it got a hold of him out there at WrestleMania. And I think he's got that, that passion that we all that bug that we all sort of get. And as I say, look, as long as he's got it, I'd be more than willing to help him out. So I think I'm excited to see how he does. Let's put it that way. I think he'll do a fantastic job.
Shawn, me too. I remember I was in AT&T Stadium that night too, and I thought he was from 2 nights of great wrestling. I thought he was one of, if not the takeaway from the whole thing. Like, this guy is talented. Put into perspective, how hard is it to pick it up that quick? I mean, he's good on the mic, obviously, but also with the acrobatics, with some of the moves, the high flying stuff that he's doing. It really is impressive, at least to me, who is obviously not an expert when it comes to wrestling.
Yeah, no, but again, so he's clearly, he's athletic as heck. You know what I mean? And he's got that. So he's naturally gifted in a lot of areas. Like, he's just sort of coming in here and there and sort of being sort of pushed to the forefront. And he hasn't gotten an opportunity to, I don't know what so many of us did to get those reps and some of those foundational aspects, some of those basics. And that's something that, again, as we were going through it, that I sort of looked at and I said, gosh, you know what? I mean, you've done a fantastic job. I said, but maybe every now and then we try just a couple fundamental things so that it'll sort of link. Sometimes there's a point to where you give somebody a little something and a light bulb goes on. And some of those fundamentals are a real big link to some of those bigger things he can already do. So anyway, it was a heck of a lot of fun. I thought it was incredibly productive. And again, I really do. I will say that I'm someone that, of him, but didn't know that much about him. But I really do. I've come to, appreciate him and like him, quite a bit, because again, he's very passionate about this and he's committed. And again, that's when you've got that kind of moldable clay to work with, man, it's really fun.
Yeah, and I can only imagine how honored he must be that someone like you would take the time to actually sit and teach him, being who you are, Shawn. Did you say you're willing to do this for some time here? This might not just be a one and done, afternoon where you train and that's it. You might actually get with him again in the future.
Well, so I certainly let him know again, because again, it has more to do with, again, I think his commitment to it, which I appreciated. So I just want him to know that, again, obviously, our performance center down here, be open to him anytime. And if there's anything I can do to help him, I guess this is what we do here, and this is
Yeah.
what I've certainly committed the rest of my career to, which is helping the future. And if he wants to be a part of that, he gets the same treatment that everybody else is going to get, which is
Wow.
I'll give you the best I got, and whatever I can help you with, I'd be more than happy to.
Shawn, it's funny. We were just writing a story not too long ago. We talked to Ric Flair and asked him if he had ever, if he planned on ever wrestling again. Do you ever get to itch? I know obviously you've dealt with injuries, serious injuries over the years. You ever get the itch to get back in there, Shawn, yourself?
No, I don't. You know what I mean? I got to be honest. I love what I do now. I think it's because it's, I don't know, such a great combination. I'm learning a lot. You know what I mean? And I think
Yeah.
that's one of the most enjoyable things about it. And it's a new challenge. But then you still get some of the same, again, I think appreciation and I don't know, fun of watching other people do it and helping helping them create what it is, and be a part of those moments with them. So no, I'm very happy doing what I'm doing, leaving the performance to the young ones. But it's an awesome thing to just get a chance to be a part of it.
Shawn, thank you so much for doing this. It was a thrill to, you watch him, and now to see him with you out there in that ring. It's pretty cool to see for fans, and I thank you so much for your time, Shawn.
Yeah, you bet. Obviously, we're looking forward to see what he produces at in Saudi. So it'll be exciting. Appreciate
He was
you.
pretty darn good without you, Shawn. I can only imagine how good he's going to be with you here now.
Thank you very much.